DC is hosting a special cosplay meetup at New York Comic Con for everyone dressed as one of the Nightmare Batmen from Dark Nights metal. We've got pro cosplayer here, SuperxLuigi, to give us some hot tips on how to build your own costume.
Hi, this is SuperxLuigi, and I'm here to break down the Nightmare Batman costumes for the special cosplay meetup at New York Comic Con. So first I'm going to go over the Nightmare Batman Green Lantern cowl. What I did with this is I found a template online to make a bat cowl, and I made this out of EVA foam, which is really cheap and pretty easy to find. You can find it at any hobby store. I used 5mm and 2mm foam. What I did is they come in sheets, and I used an X-Acto knife and traced my pattern and cut them out, and then I hot glued them little by little, each piece together to shape the bat cowl. And then after shaping it, you have a lot of seams that you want to get rid of. So I used a thinner piece of foam to hide the seams, and then I actually used window and door sealant to hide the seams even more. And then after that, I got the goggles and I used contact cement to put those in. After you put the cowl together, you want to use Plastidip. Plastidip will give it a plastic texture, and you want to do 2 to 3 coats of that. And then after that, you want to find a metallic spray, because it's metal. You want to find a metallic spray. I used Midnight Black, and I spray painted this and then used a high gloss sealer to give it that really metallic feel. So once you have the bodysuit, you can then add foam pieces to give it that metallic feel. So for the top part of the Green Lantern Batman, build a foam armor out of foam, and you can get thicker foam. So I would use a thicker foam than I used for the bat cowl. And then for the utility belt, you can actually find a lot of belts on Amazon or costume stores, and then repaint them to make them how you want them for your costume. And then for the bracers, I would use Warbler, and it's going to give it a very metallic look. Warbler is a thermoplastic, and it heats up very nicely and stays in its shape. The only problem with Warbler is it can be hard to find, so if you can't find any Warbler, you can use EVA foam again and attach it with Velcro. And what you want to do with either the Warbler or the EVA foam is you want to definitely use that Plastidip to give it that nice base, and then afterwards you want to spray it with a metallic spray paint to make it have that metal Nightmare Batman feel. Now you already want to have the Batman symbol on your costume, but the Green Lantern symbol, you don't want to have it on there yet, because you want to make that yourself. You want to get the Green Lantern symbol and trace it on foam, cut out the foam, and put it over on your chest, and you can either attach it by sewing it or with fabric adhesive. So one of the most important features of Green Lantern is his ring, because he's not Green Lantern without his ring. And where did I get my ring? No other than DC Collectibles. Now to make this ring pop out even more, if you get a green LED light and put it in through the ring, and you have a battery pack on your hand, you can turn on the ring and have it glow. So the Nightmare Batman Green Lantern has some piping coming from the helmet. You can find that at a hardware store. What I would do with that is I would attach it to the helmet with either hot glue or contact cement, and then to attach it to the suit, I would use Velcro, sewing in the Velcro into our bodysuit, and that way it stays in place. So our Nightmare Batman has knee pads. Now how are we going to do that? We are either going to use Warbler or EVA foam, and we are going to attach those to our knees with Velcro. You're going to sew the Velcro into the bodysuit and then have the other side of the Velcro adhesive on the knee pad. And once you're done with the knee pads, you want to Plastidip them and then spray paint them that metallic color. So this concludes our Evil Batman tutorial. This is just one of the mini Batman that you can build. So get out there and get crafting, and we'll see you guys at New York Comic Con.
That gives you a head start on how to build your own Evil Batman cosplay, so get to work so you can be ready for the meetup at New York Comic Con. Plus, don't forget, Harley Quinn is taking over Batman Day for her 25th anniversary. So for more details on that, head on over to dccomics.com/BatmanDay. We'll see you tomorrow.